Hello, friends. Good evening. Topic is very important for the working capital. Fund base and the non-fund base. At least if anyone working in the financial sector, and if not working, no issue. But you should be something in the knowledge in the related to asset and working capital in the fund base. Fund base, a loan of any credit facility, right? CC, and where the bank and the directly and the provided the fund to support the day to day and business in the operation in the running such a purchasing the stock and paying and the supplier and the salaries and managing and the cash flow, right? Like a cash credit and overdraft and working capital and the demand and the loan, right? Packing and the credit, right? Non-fund based and the facilities and are different, and because of the bank in that does not directly and the release and money and the immediately, because it's like a bank guarantee and letter of credit. A business needs to suppose that a business and the need and 20 lakh and to buy a inventory and to run and the daily and the operation. If the bank and provided a cash credit and limit of the 20 lakh, and that is the fund and base and working and the capital working capital facilities and important, like a CC, related to bank given in the stock against the stock, and if customer is having the more stock and against the customer can take and CC limit working capital against of stock, right? Because of actual fund can be and used by the customer, right? It is very important in the fund base. Every customer, you should be knowledge fund base and non-fund base knowledge, right? Non-fund base knowledge you should be. And related to against the property, you can take and the against of the properties and just depend of income, everything you can take facilities. And suppose that you want a loan in the working capital in the non-fund base, and the non-fund base is the working capital non-fund base in the means bank supported the customer and the support without or immediately and the given in the actual and fund and instead of the bank and the provided a commitment of the guarantee and the behalf of the customer. Bank